Welcome to Katie Rebus Show. Happy New Year to you out there. I hope you had a lovely time today. I'll be speaking to you today on tips, you know, to allow us, achieve our objectives for 2018. So please watch me and share this link and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please leave your comments. It's very important. I want to hear your feedback, please. So you must have plans, for 2018. Some of you have written your New Year resolution, which is great. But I have some tips for you here that I think it will guide you as you move on in 2018. As we all know that when you do things the same way, you know, as you've done in the past and you do not achieve your aim, if you continue in the same, you know, approach, is going to yield the same results, meaning that you can't do things, approach things the same way and expect different results. Okay, so if you're doing something and you need adjustment, we need to do that. So I'm just going to, speak to you today about this because there was a time I had plans as well, just as you have your plan, and it was obstructed just because of this issue I'm going to talk to you about today. That was 2014 when I first moved to England. I had my plan laid out with full, nothing was going to stop me. I was so optimistic, but because I failed in this aspect, didn't consider what I'm going to talk to you today, it was all ruined. And it didn't just ruin 2014, it ruined couple of years. Okay, so, and I've said to you before in the past that such, adverse effects are, most of the time that all this kind of unfriendly friends, do cause in our lives are not reversible. So that is why, I do not want your plans for 2018 to be, a daydream. I want you to achieve them. So I'm going to advise you today on those tips. I've said to you just before the new year about, choosing your friends intentionally, choosing who you call your friend. But just in case you haven't done that yet, there's still time for you. Today is the 1st of January 2018, so it's good we start now. So there are contacts you have on your list that you know that truly these people, are not going to help you to get to where you are going. If they are not harming you and they're not pulling you back, they're just there, you could just leave it. But if you know that these people, looking back, they've actually pulled you back one way or the other, or done things that you think that if you keep them in your life, they are going to, deprive you of your goals for 2018, I would advise you to delete them, please. So, first and foremost, as I said, if you haven't done that yet, first thing to do is to disconnect with those people, in your life that you call friends, and they are not truly your friends. Okay? I have to do that myself because there are people in your life that they are not there for you. They are not your friends. But sometimes we make mistakes. We do call people, we tend to call, people who are not truly friends, you know, because maybe they are just acquaintances or just casual friends, but we actually so much trust them and treat them as good friends. And if you're not sure, who is a true friend, I'll just give you a few tips that might remind you, okay, to know whether this friends or the person you in your life that you call a friend is a good friend or not. So who is a good friend? A good friend is someone who is loyal to you, someone who is honest to you, someone who will look at your face and tell you the honest truth, someone who is always there for you, someone that is dependable, someone who is trustworthy. If someone is your friend, no matter how busy they tend to be, they will create time for you, either to call you or to email you. No matter how busy they are, they must have time for you. And another thing that is very important is this: if someone, okay, is looking forward to see you succeed in what you're doing, you know looking forward to seeing the best from you, for you, wish you the best in the things you do in your either your career or your life, then they tend to be a good friend. So if you have a friend who don't care about your feelings, a friend who's in your life, you call them your friend, but they don't truly care about you, and you are keeping them as friends. Sometimes we tend to keep friends because of the years we have. For the numbers I speak, I wouldn't do the same thing I have done in the past that didn't work for me, and I know that it's not going to work for anyone, because if you keep the wrong people in your life, they will constantly pull you. I spoke to you on that topic, and I remember telling you of a friend whom I knew for so many years. She was a schoolmate. Was don't be carried away with, you know you have a friend in your life who is always only coming to you when they need you, when they need you to do something for them. Please, I'm telling you today, that is not a friend. That is not a good friend. If the person is too busy, a friend that is too busy to come to you or to talk to you or to send you an email and have the time to come to you only when they think they need you, they are not your friend. You know what they are doing? They are just keeping you, in their group of you know, social class or something. That's what they're doing to you. You are not a friend. If someone is truly your friend, they will be there for you in good times and in bad times. That is what friendship is all about. As I said to you, you might be thinking you are not sure. I've given you some tips to know whether this person is truly a friend. Because sometimes we see people and we just, think that they are friends. Friend is more than what you think. It's action. As I say, action speaks louder than voice. Okay? If you are waiting for someone who is not a good friend of yours to come out and tell you, oh, listen, Kate, I'm not a good friend to you. You will never see that. Honestly, you wouldn't see that. No one will wait for good friendship. Good friendship is not the number of years you've known each other. It doesn't have anything to do. It doesn't matter how close you live together. If those people are not loyal to you, they don't respect you, they are not honest to you, okay? Someone that's not trustworthy, someone who is not dependable, I'm telling you, please forget it. That's not a friend, okay? You need to keep good friends. If you don't have a good relationship, spend your time to do something, that's beneficial to you, and watch out for good friends. So, please, it's very important, okay? Good. So, as I said to you, in 2018, the plans you have for 2018, are great plans. But if you surround yourself with the wrong set of people, you know, those your plans might take longer than it will take for you to, achieve them. Because I'm speaking from experience now. I told you when I moved to England in 2014, I came with so much, aspiration, so much to do. I was full with energy, and I met this friend whom I told her, about my plans, and look at where, what she did to me. She ruined my plans. So you should know that it's not everyone you will tell about your plans. Okay? There are certain people in your life that you shouldn't speak to about your goals. Because when you do that, you might end up not achieving those goals, because that's what happened to me as well with this lady. I spoke to her. I thought she was a friend, and she told me what she's doing, and I told her about my goals, and she was like, "Wow, what can I do to this woman at this time when I needed her most?" She knew I trusted her so much. I took her like a sister, because I feel that, my mother taught me something growing up. Good. When you give hand, stretch out good hands to people, you return good in return. They say, one good turn deserves another, but honestly, it's not always true. For the fact that you are good to someone does not guarantee that they will be good to you. Okay? That is the bitter truth that I have learned myself. And I want to advise you so you don't make the same mistake that I've made. It doesn't matter how many years you've known this person. And that is also, I advise you to test your friendship, which I'm going to talk about another day. That's a whole topic of its own. You need to test friendship, because sometimes we are carried away. We think, oh, this is a friend. This is a friend because we went to school together, we've been living in one flat, or we knew ourselves right from when. No, that's not good enough. That is that is not good enough. Please, you must know, you know, if they are truly your friends, and you must know it. You have to find a way to find out that thing, because sometimes you are so nice to people. Like myself, I've shown kindness to people, and I think, oh, because sometimes your relationship is for so long because of your kindness. People love you, they keep you in their life because they know Kate is nice. But if you are nice, no matter how nice you are, if you don't keep nice people like yourself around you, my dear, the day you need them most, what's going to happen? They're going to disappoint you. For the slightest thing, the simplest thing that you will need them for, you'll be disappointed. And you cannot imagine it. Simple thing, even if that thing is free, and you ask them to do it for you, something that will not cost them a penny, it will not cost them more than 2 minutes, they will struggle. Why are they struggling? Because you are not their friends. So it's important you choose who your friends are, because keeping the wrong people around yourself will not make you achieve those dreams. Sometimes people are around your life, they're even envying you, and you are thinking you are friends. Instead of helping you to succeed, they are thinking of how to take the dream, that your vision, to actually, see how that vision will become theirs. But I tell you, for people who don't know where they are going, who want to, jump from one goal to the other, looking at what people are doing before they will choose what to do, you know what that is? Those are just, but people who are pursuing others' dream, and they are not original. You're just, copying, you photocopy, so the original is is different. When you are the original person, this is you. This is what you're passionate about. Is different. Okay, I don't jump, how to jump, into things that I'm not interested in, that I don't have plans to do, just because someone is doing it, and I think, oh, instead of me to support them, why don't I do mine as well? You can do yours, but it doesn't stop you from supporting people if your conscience is clean. True friendship is hard, especially among women. I must tell you this. To have true friends, is not something that is cheap. So when you have good friends, you value them. And in the African race, it's very sad that we don't know how to, respect friendship. You have a friend for 5, 10 years, probably just need them, or talking to them about simple things, you will see the disrespect, and the anger they have towards your success. It just shows that they are not your friend. So please, we are now in 2018. We cannot do the same thing, okay? That failed us in 2017 and achieve, the result that we hope for. So you must intentionally, choose your friend. And as I said, your friend must have time for you. People can give you any reason. People can say anything to you. Please, that is not what you should listen to, because action speaks louder than voice. Watch out for yourself. Do not look at what they tell you, but you should look at their character. When people love you, when people are your friends, it will show. You must know when someone loves you. And also, you should know that friendship is something that is a personal relationship where both of you mutually, benefiting from each other's. Where it should be mutual. When I'm kind to you and you're not kind to me when I need you, that's not friendship. Okay? So friends are people who reciprocate kindness. Okay? Who care for one another. It's not just one-sided. Because if it's one-sided, I'm telling you, I've been doing that. My mother told me years ago, about a friend who came to visit when I had my baby. I don't forget this. When I had my first son, because my mother comes to me to spend time with me in Lagos then, and she saw me when I carried a car seat and lots of stuff, baby stuff I bought, and I was taken to this friend when she had a baby. And she saw this lady came to visit me when I had my first son, and my mother called me, Kate. I said, yes, mommy. Ma, no, we don't say yes, mom, we say ma in Africa. And I said, ma, I said, what did your friend bring for you? I said, who? He said, your friend, you called her name. He said, Ife. I said, mommy, nothing. And she said to me, I said to my mom, I said, it's because she doesn't have, money. That's why she didn't buy. My mother said, no, my dear, that is not how to keep friendship. Even she didn't have money, even if it was just fairly used clothes that she could afford, if she truly love you, she will buy that and bring it for you to give to your son. That is what true friendship is all about. And I thought it was a joke. But at the long run, I actually knew that she was not a friend. She was there, she was benefiting, she was going through tough times, and she was getting the support that she required from me. So there is a reason for her to be in my life, because she needed something. She needed someone who is kind, to help her, through her difficult times. That was why she was loyal. She was there for so many years. I was seeing her around all the time. It's because she's coming around and she's benefiting from coming around. Oh my God. When difficult time comes, it is tougher for you. So please, I'm begging you now, for you to achieve those your objectives, those plans for 2018, please check your contacts. Set your heart. Be honest to yourself. Keep the right people around you, please. People who are truly friends. You can see people, sharing their experience sometimes, giving testimonies of times where they were sick at the point of death, and the people they think they were friends in their life, they would not pick their phone once they get the message that they are ill, and that is it. So please, I'm begging you, it's important you keep the right contact. And thank you for watching. And I wish you a pleasant new year. I'll be ending this show now. And please subscribe to my channel and leave your comment. Share this video and leave your comment, because your comment is highly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. And I love you. Bye for now. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.